Hello everyone, happy Tuesday. Let me get you guys pulled up over here, give you a moment to get on. Let's see, I'm just going to share the video. Hi Diane, happy Tuesday. Yay, so happy I'm here this week. Let's see here. Hi Donna, happy Tuesday you guys. Share. Nope, I don't want to share to Twitter. Let's see. Share to a group. I'm just sharing. So hopefully more people will watch. All right. So happy Tuesday again for the third time, I think. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys had a great day. It was a little dreary here, rainy a little bit, but the temperatures are nice, so I'm happy with that. I have a really simple card tonight to show you guys. It's really easy to make, and I do use a technique that I've used before in the past. It's a simple technique, so we'll get into that. But I just want to share some news. I just found out from Stampin' Up! That if you guys had bought the precision magnetic plate, let me see if I can find it. If you guys had a chance to purchase it, it did become available when the new catalog came out. But Stampin' Up! Has recently taken it off. They've discontinued it. And the reason being is it is not up to their standard. If anybody knows Stampin' Up! Or if anybody is familiar with Stampin' Up!, they know that quality means everything. So when they put out a product and it isn't perfect and it isn't accurate and it isn't what they want their customers to experience, then they will pull that off of their shelves. Anybody who purchased one will get a full refund. Yeah, Donna, I know. It stinks because I do like it. I've used it, but I was going to actually call them because I haven't used mine that long, and I'll show you guys here if you can see it. See how it's coming apart? I didn't do anything. That's why they're no longer putting it on the market. I guess when they ran their tests with the manufacturer, it came out and it was great, but they had to switch or change something, and now it's doing this. It's splitting. Not everybody, but I guess the majority of them are coming open. So they are refunding everybody. Everybody's getting a full refund. So however you paid, you're gonna get credit back on your credit card or whatever you used as payment. So they are doing that for everybody who actually purchased one, and people who did not purchase one. Hi, Amy, welcome. If you guys did not purchase one, you can't get one right now. Hi, Deb. Oh my goodness, all my favorite people are here. Thank you guys for being here. I'm so excited. So if you guys, didn't get a chance to order it, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to order it. But who knows in the future if they'll come out with something. But I just wanted to pass that along to you guys. Also, you guys know I have a host code every month. My product the card that I'm doing today has to do with hosting your own party. So I have a host code every month, and I host my own party because I'm a demonstrator. I can do that, and you can do that too. You can host your own party. So my host code, it's vital that you guys use it whenever you make a purchase from me, if it's under $150, because all those points will add up. All that credit adds up. So if I get 4 people who order from me and they each order $50, that's $200, which will get me $20 in credit because I'll be able to collect on those rewards. And that's what helps me give away stuff. So we're going to talk about you guys hosting a party and what it takes, and I'm going to show you a cute little card today, and we're going to talk about kindness, because that's what the card's about. So I love kindness. Kindness is my favorite. So I have my host code. When I point you guys down, you'll see it. It's always On my Facebook page, it's listed in there, and on my, what do you call it, website. So you'll be able to find it there. And that's about all I wanted to talk about. I'm going to send you down. I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to flip you first. There we go. All right. And let me get you guys down here. And then I'm going to make sure I can see you guys on that computer over there. So let's see here. Let's see. Oh, Diane's getting over a cold. Well, I hope you're feeling better. Let's see, your guys are a little crooked, aren't we? Okay, how is that? Still crooked. Let's see. Let me see if I can move you up a little bit here. My dogs are noisy today. So there is the host code that you can't see. Oh my goodness. Having trouble today with this. Okay, I think that's going to be good right there. Yes, there we go. So there's the host code. I have it on one of the new grid papers. If you guys haven't received these yet or bought these, if you joined Stamp It Up last month, you got these for free. These are the grid papers of all the in colors that we have. They're super pretty. So I love using the grid papers whenever I'm doing any of my work. It is just nice to have it here, so if you're inking, it's not going to get all over your desk, and it's pretty. So there's the host code right here. Again, that'll be in the link of the video, so I will leave that in the link of the video. Let me show you guys the card. So this is the card. It's super easy, you guys, but I love, love, love this host set. And when I seen this Kindness Changes the World One Heart at a Time, I just had to have this set. Sometimes I love the host set, sometimes I'm not a big fan, but let me show you the host set. It's called Begin with a Dream, and these three sentiments really sold it for me. The heart's okay, this globy thing, I don't know, and these people, I don't know. But I really like the sentiments on this one. So this is available as a host set. There's several in the, oh, thank you, Donna. It's super easy. So we'll make that after I talk to you guys about hosting your own party. So hosting a party doesn't mean that you have to have 1 million people in your home, and you know, some people like to have a party that way in home. You have people over, that's fun. I do all my parties online, so if you guys wanted a party, you would go online and do a party. And these are the host sets that you can get. I didn't get these two. I'm not crazy about those. But this is the Begin with a Dream, and then this paper I got, which I'll show you guys the paper. So you get these items at a discount. When you host a party, you have to reach $150 in sales, and that's when your rewards start. So you start to get 10% in Stampin' Rewards. You Make a Difference. Oh yeah, I think I have that one too, Deb. The You Make a Difference. There's a stamp set called You Make a Difference, and that one's a really awesome card, or really awesome stamp set too. When you start racking up the sales is when you start getting your points and rewards, and you then will eventually, once you reach $450 in sales, you can get it 50% off one item. So you can have a party, just a party for one. Just you want to spend $150. Once you reach that level, you can pick any of these. You can pick all of these, whichever ones you want. And it tells you in the catalog, it's on 179, page 179 of the annual 2022-2023 catalog, and it tells you the value and then how much you would pay. So you don't get these for free, you do have to pay, but they're of really good value. Like the paper is $18, but you get 48 sheets of, it's called Design a Daydream, 4 each of 12 double-sided designs. So like I said, I don't have these two. I don't really like them. But I'm sure someone will make something and I'll be like, oh, that's awesome. So when you host the party, plus you get to build up your supplies, and the Stampin' Rewards is fun. So once you reach 150, 10%, so $15. So it goes up by then. You can go online and you can have a party that way. We can invite a bunch of people online. And then you can, they can order off of you. You get a special little code that I give you, a host code. Every time they put in their order, they use the host code, kind of like my host code, but they get their own. And then your rewards will rack up. So if you guys are ever interested in having a party, just reach out to me. I've done several over the last 5 years with different people, and they're a lot of fun. They can be a lot of fun. I do demos and all kinds of fun things. So let me show you that paper here. You got the garden one, Diane? I don't, the garden, oh, this one here with the flowers, yeah. The, let's see. And Donna, you ordered the paper. Yeah, the paper is so neat. I like the paper. So let me show you guys the paper. Like I said, it's 48 sheets, 4 each of 12 double-sided designs. I think I said that right. So here's, I'm doing front and backs. So front, back, front, back. So this is really paper you could use all year long, and I forget what colors are coordinated with it. Let me just pull this out here. Pull it back here. The colors that coordinate with it are Blackberry Bliss, Daffodil Delight, Mint Macaroon, Old Olive, Petal Pink, and Pool Party. So those coordinate very well with it. So you can see the different designs. And I just got this paper, probably a couple weeks ago. There's some kites on there. We have this one. The green, I love the green. That's fun. That could be like for snowflakes, like retro, the retro cards that they make. That looks like snowflakes. Oh, that would also, you know what else that would go good with? Is that retro stamp set that we have that carried over. The, I forget the name of it. You guys know what I'm talking about. The one with the cookies and the coffee. This paper would go good with that. I could see a couple of cards being made with that stuff. Look at the bicycles. So cute. Donna. Yeah, I know. Paper is hard. I love collecting the paper too. The best part though, when you guys collect the paper, is to also use the paper. There's so many pretty papers that Stampin' Up! Offers. They offer them all the time, but they're no good if they're sitting on your shelf. You have to use them, make cards with them. I know Donna and Diane, you guys are really good about making lots of cards. Deb, you make a lot of cards too. Use your paper. So that is the paper. Isn't that pretty? And like I said, I mean, you can use it all year round. So I did not use any of this paper with today's card. I kept today's card kind of simple. So let's go ahead and let me bring in the elements to this card. So if you wanted to, I was figuring it out before I came on, if you wanted to buy everything that I've used in this card, it's going to be about $185 to $200 to buy every single thing if you're brand new and you need everything, because we're using a die cutting machine. So you could use the mini die cutting machine with these dies. Those are the Stylish Shape dies. These are my favorite dies. So you get these, the stitched shape circles, stitched shape squares, and then the stitched shape little flags. So you get 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5 of the circles and the squares, and then 4 of the little flags there. So this one here, I cut out, it's the third one. It's either the third, you can count it in from smallest or to largest. It's the third one. So I love these dies. These are very useful dies. These you can use all year round. If you're going to get dies and you're trying to decide out of all the dies we have, I recommend getting these dies. They're awesome. So Donna, you need to get these dies. I don't know why you don't have them yet. They're awesome. So they also, when they cut out, I don't think I have the, let me see if I have the, yes. So when you cut them out, you can also, you can see that it leaves the stitching on the outside too. So you could do this in reverse. You could use this like as a frame, just cut this out and then don't use this piece, save it for another project. So it's really, these dies are awesome. So I love these dies. We had similar dies. They were stitched shape dies, they were called, I think. And they were kind of pretty much, they were this kind of the same but different shapes, and I use them all the time. So I recommend these dies. So let's go ahead and make this super simple card. I used thick Whisper White for my card base just because whenever you're doing the white cardstock, I recommend the thick because the basic white is just a little too flimsy. Unless you're going to layer another piece of white on the inside, I would recommend using the thick Whisper White. And I don't use the thick Whisper White all the time. I only use it when I'm doing the card bases. So I wanted to keep this pretty plain because I wanted these colors to really pop out. So that's why I went with the white. And then I have a piece of basic white, which is 5 1/4 by 4. And this is not the thick white. So all I did was I took the little heart that's in there, and you have the in colors. The only in color I'm not using is the darker one, the Starry Sky. But I'm using the Sweet Sorbet, Parakeet Party, Orchid Oasis, and Tahitian Tide. So, and then I'll show you how we did, well, how I did that. So that's an easy one. Sorry, Donna. I only show you guys products that I absolutely fall in love with, which means you guys have to fall in love with them too. So there are products that I have seen in the catalogs and stuff that I don't like, and I don't showcase them. I only showcase the stuff that I'm really in love with for the most part. So I'm going to put a scrap piece of paper underneath there because that's my sheet that I'm going to need for the whole month. And I'm going to take my heart and I'm going to do the Sweet Sorbet first. And the card is going to go this way. So I'm going to take my heart. Down here in the corner is where the square is going to go. I did use the in color twine, but I'm not going to use it on this card. I think it kind of just fades into the background, so I don't think it's necessary. So I'm going to take my heart and I'm going to stamp it here. And then I'm going to re-ink it and stamp another one like that. Then I'm going to take my simple chamois and just clean that off. And let's see here. I can't get that. There we go. Sometimes I have trouble with those ink pads. And I think I've told you guys that if you have trouble with them sliding and you know, they're kind of hard to slide, if you just take chapstick, I have a dedicated chapstick in my craft room here. Just put the chapstick on the sides. You'll have no problem sliding those in and out. So I'm going to take the Lemon Lime Twist. Oh my goodness, Lemon Lime Twist. That's an old one. Parakeet Party. We used to have one of the in colors called Lemon Lime Twist. Deb, you remember that? Hi, Dawn. Welcome, Dawn. All right, so now I'm just wiping that off. I'm going to fold up my parakeet party. Bring in the Tahitian Tide. How are you, Dawn? So happy to see you. Hope you're doing well on this Tuesday. So we're just talking about kindness and hosting your own party. But I'm a big fan of kindness. I love it. It takes nothing to be kind to somebody. It's something we all can do. You don't need a special talent for it. It doesn't cost anything. Kindness goes a long, long way in my book. And it's simple gestures. They don't have to be extravagant. You know, a simple little card. So I like how they kind of go off that way. This one, well, they're about the same, I guess. So I kind of keep them on this side, but kind of trail. This area right here will be covered up, so you really don't need any hearts there. So let's go here. Yes, the world does need a tremendous amount of kindness. It surely does. If we had more kindness, we'd be in a better place right now. So I always tell my kids, you know, when we're out and about, open the doors for people, say please and thank you, you know, tell people, you know, tell them if they do something that you like. Always telling them to be kind. It's very important. Doesn't take much of anything to be kind. So, oh, Dawn, you got another migraine. I'm so sorry. Those things are awful. We're going to set this aside. We're going to bring this guy back in. So, I'm using the Kindness Changes the World one heart at a time. So, this is where your Stampin' Write markers come in. You can't use your blends on this. You want to use your Stampin' Write markers. So, I've got the in color ones. So what I'm going to do is take the paint brush tip, and I'm going to go over the kindness with the sweet sorbet, and I'm going to bring a little bit of that sweet sorbet down into the next word. Then I'm going to bring in the parakeet party, and I'm going to be careful. I don't want to muddy up those two, so I don't want to color over the sweet sorbet. I want to make sure that I get that all colored. And then I'm going to bring this down into the world just a little bit. Then we're going to take the Tahitian Tide. Bring that in here. Bring that down here a little bit. And then to finish it off, I've got the Orchid or Oasis. And I'm just gonna, and you can see on your, when you're doing the coloring on the stamp, where your ink, where the ink is from the marker. So then what you're gonna do is, it's called huffing, and all you do is make sure your little thing is on the right side. There's the, yeah, that's the right side. All you're going to do is take your stamp, and you're just going to blow your hot air on it and then stamp it just to activate that ink, because we started up here, so that's drier than down here. So I just do it twice, and then I just kind of will center this. And then the magic, once I pull it up, look how pretty that is with all the colors, how they change, fade into one. So that's the cool thing about having the Stampin' Write markers. You can do that on any of your stamps, any of the colors. You just want to be careful, like I said, you don't want to get them muddied. So if you color them and then you color on top, sometimes it can change it to a brown color. But you can do that with anything. I've done some really cool fall cards with this coloring leaves and stuff. So it's a really easy technique. And a lot of people say they have the markers, they don't know what to do with them. They like to color with the Stampin' Blends. That's one of the things that you can do with your Stampin' Write markers. So let's go ahead. I'm going to use my simple chamois. Just clean that off. And then we're just going to put this card together. So with this one, I'm going to do this one a little different because I'm not using the twine. I used the, where are they? The, oh, here they are. The foam adhesive sheets. So you can get these in the online shopping in the catalog. There are, how many are on here? I think there's 6. 6 come in here for $8. So I took one foam sheet and I cut just a little bit off of it. And then I put it on the back of here to give it that popped up look. So you can do that. It does add a little weight to it. I think you'll be safe in the mail with it. It adds a little, but it's not extreme. You could use your Stampin' Up! Dimensionals too, but you want to make sure you use a lot of them to pop that up. I think this one I'm just going to lay flat. Where did my card base go? Right here. So I think I'm just going to lay it flat. And then pop this up. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So, I do not have my Stampin' Seal yet. I ordered it. My order has not come yet. So, I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal Plus. Usually on this, I would not use the Plus because you don't need that very strong adhesive. So I'm just going to use the 2 strips of it. Normally I would use my Stampin' Seal, but again, like I said, it has not come in yet. So I'm going to just anchor this down. And because I'm not using the string here, the twine, I just glued it right down. But if you're doing the twine, which like I said, it kind of buries it in the background. But if you do that, what I did was I wrapped it around the back side and I used Scotch tape to anchor it down. And then I would pop it up because that twine, if you lay it flat, it's going to bump up your card a little bit. Now this guy here, we're going to use our Stampin' Dimensionals. So some people will use just one dimensional. I am not that person. In fact, I'm a little like anxiety ridden right now. I don't think this has enough dimensionals on it. I think there should be more, but we're going to go with the 5. So this is going to go, whoops, that's going to go right at the bottom here. Just like that. So see how easy that is? You could spruce them up with some embellishments or whatever you want to use on them, but I think they look great just like that. You could pop up a bunch of them because they're super easy to make. But I just thought I would share that card with you guys. Let me flip you guys up here. And you cannot buy that stamp set unless you host a party. And again, hosting a party is either you host your own party, have a party for one. I always think of the Muppets when I say that, party for one. If you guys seen the Muppets, you know what I'm talking about. Or you can have a party online, invite a bunch of friends. I can do a online party for you guys with demonstrations and all that stuff. It's up to you guys if you want to do that, or you can just get the link from me, the special code, and you don't have to have a party online. You could just email all your friends, text them or whatever, and you could go that way too. So if anybody's interested in hosting a party, just let me know. Like I said, you can't, this one here, begin with a dream, which is, let's see, begin with a dream here. That is only a host set. That paper's only a host set, and those other 2 that I showed you are only host sets. So if you are interested in them, you have to have a party in order to do that. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the card. Spread kindness like it's going out of style. And everybody who is here tonight live, you're going to get a little special something from me. Just because kindness, I love kindness, and you guys are always here. You guys are always supporting me. And it's the little things, by being here or by sharing my video or, you know, just reaching out to me. That's what kindness is all about. So you guys are all going to get something from me. I'm not sure what yet, but be on the lookout in the mail. I'm going to mail you guys all something that have been here live. If you are watching this at a later date, sorry. Just the live viewers are going to get something tonight from me. But sometimes I'll do giveaways for the whole week. But it's only for, there's 5 of you tonight that were here. So thank you guys so much. I love you all, and I love doing these videos for you guys, and I hope you guys are enjoying. June's going to be a little tricky for me. I'm not sure if I can do every Tuesday in June with my son graduating and everything, but hopefully I can. So hopefully next week we will be back here, same place, same bat channel, and crafting together. So you guys take care. And I will see you guys next week. Have a great rest of your week, you guys. Bye.